What's up, guys? In this video we have kind of an interesting modded knife. This was originally a Artisan Cutlery mini Proponent, and as you can see here, it's been transformed and it's kind of now an old ancient relic if you ask me. That's what it looks like. This is a mini Proponent that has been modded, extensively modified by Joshua Flowers on Instagram. His Instagram is flowers.outdoors. If you're interested, he does some really cool modding work. I highly recommend go checking out his Instagram. But he modded this for the Metal Complex mod competition, where he tried to find the best modification, like the coolest modified knives, or customized knives. And this was featured in that series that Metal Complex did on his YouTube channel, and it was a submission from Joshua Flowers, and I think he did a beautiful job. And I managed to find it and buy it from him, and it's very pretty. It's the mini Proponent. This one it's the brass version, so it's the Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive brass one originally. And then what he did to it is he did an acid stone wash on everything, all the hardware and the liners and the blade as well, and the clip, of course. And then he did the shipwreck kind of a finish to it. So he forced patinaed it, and then he did these markings, these like slash marks all over the handle and on the blade to make it look like kind of like a relic, kind of like, the relic finish. Really cool. And I definitely think it makes it look like an old broken sword or something, especially because the design of the knife originally is kind of like that. And then he did this hammered texturing on the blade and even on the spine of the blade too. Some really good detail, even on the spine and up there near the tip of the blade. Really cool detail on the blade there. And then kept the liner lock. Oh, gotta get past that detent, and then still mostly pretty smooth, not drop shut, but pretty smooth. Flipper tab works great still. I mean, the knife is all the same. It feels really good in hand. I've always liked this knife just because of you get all 4 fingers on there, really solid grip on a 3-inch blade. It feels really good. I like the XL a little bit better, the large Proponent, or the normal Proponent. This is the mini. I like that one a little bit better, but that's just because I like to have bigger hands. Solid lockup. Not perfect centering, but I might be able to adjust the pivot here to tighten that up. I'm not sure. Not bad centering, almost perfect. But yeah, solid lockup, feels really good. Definitely a cool work by him. He did a really good job. I'm gonna do some size comparisons because this is I don't think I've ever shown the mini Proponent off on here. So this is up against the large one, the regular Proponent. You can see just how much bigger it is than the mini. It's a little bit, dwarfing it. You can tell just how small it actually is compared to the big one, or how big the big one is compared to the small one. And if I throw in like a QSP Penguin here, you can tell the QSP Penguin is similar in size to the mini here, and you can see just how much bigger the large one is up there at the top. So it's definitely a beast of a knife, the big one, and definitely very heavy. I love this knife. Super awesome. But yeah, the mini is definitely smaller, more manageable for many people. You can't find them as much because they discontinued it. I don't know why, because these Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive ones were like really popular. The big brass one here and this one here, they were always really popular. People loved them. They go for a lot on the secondary market now, in general, and people kind of miss these, at least from what I've seen. They should bring them back, but they won't. So anyway, I'll compare it to some other knives here. Let's do the Benchmade Bug Out. You can see there, it's a little bit shorter than the Benchmade Bug Out, about the same length as the QSP Penguin. And then we'll also compare it to some bigger knives. Compare it to the PM2 and the Para 3. So you can see there's closer in the size to the Para 3 knife, maybe a little bit shorter. It's a 3-inch blade, I believe. And then we'll also compare it to two larger knives, the ZT-0308 and the Benchmade Adamas. You can see there. So as you can tell, it's a smaller knife, not very large. Definitely a lot smaller than those, both of those. So it really feels like a little brick of a knife, a little chunky brick, because it's small, but it's really heavy because of the brass handles. Feels good in the hand. It's pretty comfy. A little bit, the pocket clip on these have always been a little bit sharp, and you kind of feel it in your hand. It kind of stabs your hand on this edge here, but not too bad. Just this one's more about like the custom work he did on this. He put a clear coat over that finish, so you can see it rubbing off a little bit on the edges, but I think it gives it character. I mean, this knife looks like it was in a pirate movie, so definitely really cool by him. I think he did a really good job, and it's time to move on. So I sold this to somebody already, but it looks really cool. Definitely a cool design by him. I love the hatching in the blade, kind of like that cross hatching. It looks really good. He did a great job with the finish. It's very consistent, very nicely done. See, it's got the two standoffs there, the three standoffs here. I guess that one's for the pocket clip, but yeah, just a really cool knife. Designed by, it's an Artisan Cutlery. This is originally a Dirk Pinkerton design, but modified by Joshua Flowers. So highly recommend you look out Joshua Flowers stuff on Instagram at flowers.outdoors. He's got some really cool work, and you can go watch the modification video that Metal Complex put out, the mod series he put out that features this knife, this exact one in his video. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool knife. Just wanted to show it off. That's about it for this one. Actually, I'm gonna do one more thing. Take the weight, because I know y'all are probably wondering how much this thing weighs. This might be a little bit different because it's modified, but we're gonna see how much it weighs. It weighs 8.3 ounces, so definitely really bad, weight to inch ratio. Yeah, ounce to inch ratio. It's 3 it's like a 3-inch blade with 8 ounces. That's really heavy for a 3-inch blade. But you can see the big one here is almost 15 ounces. So you're talking about really chunky knives in general. So that's kind of what nature of the beast here. So pretty cool stuff. Definitely an interesting knife. Really cool design. Thumb studs work really nice too. It's very snappy if you use the thumb studs. I don't think I mentioned that, but the thumb studs work awesome. The tab works great. I mean, yeah, just a really cool knife in general. That's about it for this one. Let me know what you guys think about this design and this modification that was done to this one. Let me also know what Artisan Cutlery knives you like, if you like the Proponent or not, because I know a lot of people like the Proponent or kind of don't like the design, how it looks kind of broken at the tip, and a lot of people think it looks like a broken sword or whatever, but I think that's kind of what Dirk Pinkerton was going for when he designed it. But anyway, I think it's pretty sweet. This is a cool version of it, but I'm keeping the large one. This one's already been sold. So yep, let me know what you guys think. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.